Human Rights Council of the United Nations Tuesday held an urgent debate on the alarming rise of premeditated and public acts of religious hatred as manifested by recurrent desecration of the Holy Quran in some European and other countries. The UN Council's top official called for respect for religious tolerance as they opened the debate at the UN Human Rights Council in Geneva, where member states convened in response to the recent burning of the Holy Quran in the Swedish capital on June 28. And Yahya Jammeh has more details of that in this report.
In the ensuing debate, many speakers said the values of tolerance and dialogue must be reaffirmed and hatred be rejected. The council argued that burning copies of the Holy Quran could not be justified, as they were incitements to discrimination and hatred, running counter to international efforts and undermining the respect between people and countries. Meanwhile, the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker, described the act as wrong and offensive.
It is clear that speech and inflammatory acts against Muslims, Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, and actions and speech that target Christians or minority groups such as the Ahmadis, the Baha'is, or the Yazidis are manifestations of utter disrespect. They are offensive, irresponsible, and wrong.
The High Commissioner stressed that advocacy of hatred that constitutes incitement to violence, discrimination, and hostility should be prohibited in every state.
Dehumanizing women and denying their equality with men, verbally abusing Muslim women and girls who wear a headscarf, sneering at people with disabilities, making false claims that migrants or people of specific ethnicities are more likely to engage in crime, or smearing LGBTIQ+ people. All such hate speech is similar, in that it stems from the baseline notion that some people are less deserving of respect as human beings.
Pakistan, on behalf of the Organization for Islamic Cooperation, had called for urgent discussion on the alarming rise in premeditated public acts of religious hatred as manifested by recurrent desecration of the Holy Quran in some European and other countries.
Do more to effectively counter the growing scourge of religious hatred, its manifestations as well as its incitement. The states, our duty bearers, are bound to protect rights and promote respect by enacting laws and policies to deter such acts of impunity. For these reasons, the OIC has called for an urgent and serious conversation at this Council on prevention, deterrence, accountability, and redressal measures.
However, the High Commissioner said effective prevention strategies by national authorities and others can identify and address the underlying causes of hate speech.
Hate speech needs to be addressed in all societies through dialogue, education, awareness raising, interfaith and intercommunity engagement, and other public policy tools. It needs to be actively countered by all responsible authorities, figures of influence, and the private sector.
The High Commissioner assured that he is immensely sympathetic to the millions of people who are offended and outraged by acts that target their deepest values and beliefs. The escalating anti-Muslim phenomena across the world remained matters of great concern to many speakers, who pointed out how they are undermining respect, tolerance, and mutual understanding. The international community should stand firm against this rampant scourge. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Yahya Jammeh.